now is known as coefficient. Do you remember hearing this word before?
Coefficient here.
Must have heard before. Okay? If you have forgotten, now is the time to revise. The coefficient simply refers to the number in front of the variable. Does that help you? Did what I say help you? The number in front of the variable? Not really, right? We need to see some examples. Coefficient of 3x is 3. Okay, I'm giving you some examples. The coefficient of 3x is 3. Okay, coefficient of 5x is, what do you think it is? 5. Okay, let's have more examples. Coefficient of, oh, wait. Sorry, rewind. Coefficient of x in 3x is 3. Coefficient of x in 5x is 5. Okay, now this is complete. Now the coefficient of x squared in negative 4x squared is? What is it? Negative? Where you get 8 from? Negative 4. Are you seeing the pattern so far? Okay, what about the coefficient of y in negative 9 over 2y? The sign is important. Negative 9 over 2. Okay? There's a negative, so you must copy it down as well. 10. What is the coefficient of x in 3y?
Positive 3.
Look closely.
None of them because it's 3y.
This is 3y. Is there an x?
No.
There's no x, right? So what is the coefficient of x? 0. How to convince ourselves it is 0? Now this 3y is the same as plus 0x, right? 3y plus 0x is still 3y, isn't it? Now what is the coefficient of x over here? 0. Okay? So later on we will see how this works. So the coefficient of x in 3y is actually 0. Okay? Now let's make things a little more complicated. 3x squared minus 5x plus 4 equals to 0. This is an equation. It is an equation. I have a left hand side, I have right hand side, I have an equal sign. What is the coefficient of x squared? What is the coefficient of x squared? 3. Good. What about the coefficient of x? Good. And the last one, what is the constant? Is 4. The constant term is 4. Alright? Now let's try these questions. Don't worry, they are very simple. Okay, don't get frightened. Now, let me show you what I'm trying to do. Here we have an equation, ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, let's just focus on this equation on top. What is the coefficient of x squared? A. Do you see it? What is the coefficient of x? And what is the constant term? C. Alright, so now we are going to identify what the values of A, B, and C are. A, B, and C are coefficients. So in this part A, what is the coefficient of x squared? 3. Now this 3 corresponds to the A. So A is equal to 3. B is equal to 4. C equals to 5. Get how this works? Okay, let's try part B. What is the value of A?
5.
Good. B. C. A. B. 0 or 1? If it is 0, then there is no x, isn't it? But is there an x? How many x? 1. So it it is 1. What about C? Very good. What about this? Minus 5. What about this? Good. Very good. Okay, so everybody knows how to do it, huh? Now, okay, yes, please give yourselves a round of applause. Now, I have one thing to point out. Notice that in this equation, what is the right hand side? What is the right hand side of this equation? 0. It is 0. Okay, it is always the case. It is all equal to 0. Then I can say, oh, A equals to this, B is this, and C is this. You have to make sure they are 0. What happens if it is not 0? Okay, let's try something like this. New question. 5x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals to x. Is my right hand side equal to 0? Is it equal to 0? No, it is not. Can I make it equal to 0? Why do I need to make it 0? So that I can find the coefficient of x squared, x, and the constant term. So I must make sure the right hand side is equal to 0. Okay, now tell me, how do I make the right hand side 0? Don't tell me bring the x here and there. It must be plus, minus, times, or divide by something. Huh? Minus x or divide by x? If you divide by x, are you sure? Okay, yeah, you're right. If you divide by x, then this will become 1, right? But is that what you want? Do you want a 1? No, you don't. You want a 0. So dividing by x doesn't help. So instead, we should minus x. Okay, let us minus x on both sides. We will end up with 5x squared. Then what's next? Minus 5x plus 3, and now this is equal to 0. From here, what is the value of A? A is 5, okay. What about B? What about C? 3. Why do we need to know all this? Because we are going to learn how to solve equations. But I thought we already learned how to solve equations. For example, solving equations look like this. X plus 5 equals to 8. We can solve this equation, right? How much is x? 8 minus 5 equals to 3. Yeah, we can solve this. We can even solve y plus 5 equals to 2y minus 8. We can solve this. What do we do first? What should we do first? Minus what? Minus result? Minus y? Minus y. Okay, yeah, minus y. So 5 equals to 2y minus y is y minus 8. So what do we do next? Plus, minus, times, or divide? Plus what? Plus 8. Yes. 5 plus 8 equals to y. Y equals to 13. Yeah, we can solve. Why do we need to know the A, B, and C values? Because we are going to be dealing with this type of question. How are we going to solve this? I want to find a value of x such that when I substitute it inside here and here, the right hand side is equal to 0. Now, without learning any formula, are you able to guess the value of x? I'm sure you can guess, but it will take a long time. Let's try. This is just introduction only. I'm not teaching you how to do it yet. We are trying to understand the problem. I want a value of x such that the right hand side equal to 0. Let's try x equal to 1. Okay, substitute x equal to 1. So we have 2 times of 1 square, 2 times of 1 square, plus 3 times of 1 minus 2, and let's see how much this is equal to. 2 times 1 times 1, that's 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. Is this equal to 0? So what can you tell me about x equal to 1? Cannot, it is wrong. This is wrong. Let's try x equals to what would you like to try? 10. Okay, let's try x equal to 10. So this tells me that 2 times of 10 square plus 3 times of 10 minus 2, right? Let's see what this gives us. 2 times 100, 200. 200 plus 30, 230. Minus 2, 228. Is this equal to 0? No. So it is wrong. X is not equal to 10. You see the problem? Then how to solve? Here, we are going to do it by the quadratic formula. I'm going to introduce you a formula that will give us the answer all the time. You do not have to guess. All you need to know is what is the value of A, what's the value of B, and what's the value of C. And as we have seen at the start of this topic, everybody knows what is A, B, and C. Okay, and this formula looks like this. It will be given to you for your national exam. Okay, so when we are trying to solve for x, the formula looks like this. X equals to minus b. Okay, as I am writing, can you tell me what's the value of b over here? 3. Is it positive or negative? 3. Positive. Okay, so it is going to be a minus times positive 3. Okay, so minus b. Then there's this sign called plus minus. We have learned how to plus, we have learned how to minus. But what does plus minus mean over here? No. Plus minus means you have two choices. You will end up with two answers. The first answer is minus b plus something, blah, 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 blah. The second answer is minus b minus blah, 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 blah. Okay, we'll see how this works. Huh? So, this is minus b plus minus square root. Okay, the next one is b squared. Can you recall again what is the value of b in this example? What is the value of b in this example? Okay, so 3 squared. Minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4 times of a. What is the value of a? What is the value of a? 2. And we multiply this by c. What is the value of c? Negative 2. We close the square root. Now we divide all this by minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2 times a. What is the value of a? 2. In this example, we have our values of a, b, and c. So apparently this very complicated formula is going to give us the answer. Let's check if it is true. Okay, let's start with part A, part 1. Identify the values of a, b, and c. Earlier on, you already told me that a is 2, b is 3, and c is negative 2. I'm going to substitute all this into this magical formula over here for the answer in part 2. X is now equal to, what is the value of, okay, so now we'll copy up. I see a minus sign, I copy down the minus sign. Right now I have to copy down b. What is the value of b? 3. Next thing to copy down, plus minus. Plus minus. Next thing, square root. Next, b squared. What is the value of b? 3. And you square it. Next, copy down the minus. Copy down the 4. Now I see an a. What is the value of a? 2. I see a c over here. Multiply by c. What is the value of c? Is it positive or negative? Negative. Over 2 times of a. What is the value of a? What's the value of a? It is 2. Okay? Now, how do we simplify this? Is there something that your calculator can help you with? Or mental sums, can you do it? Okay? Let me continue on this side. What is our denominator? What's the denominator? 4. We are trying to simplify right now. Huh? This is 4. Here we have minus 3 plus minus square root of something. What is inside the square root? 3 squared. What is 3 squared? 9. So you use your calculator to help you. 3 squared. Then copy down exactly minus 4 times of 2 times negative 2. Right? Can't really see clearly, but I'm keen exactly what I see in the square root. And this gives me 25. So inside the square root, it is 25. What is square root of 25?
5.
Square root of 25 is 5. Okay, we can simplify further. This gives us negative 3 plus minus 5 over 4. Now, what does the plus minus mean again? It tells us that we have two options. You can either choose plus or you can choose minus. Okay, so here I will break it down for you. Minus 3, I start with the plus 5 over 4, or minus 3 minus 5 over 4. Take note that this plus minus is divided into two of them. Over here, one plus and one minus. Okay, it's just that because we are so lazy to write plus on one side, minus on the other side, we combine everything, we become plus minus. Because we are lazy. Literally, that's the reason. Alright, so let us start with the first answer. Minus 3 plus 5. That is 2, isn't it? 2. 2 over 4 is half. This is our first answer. The second answer, minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8 divided by 4 is minus 8 divided by 4 is minus 2. So right now, x is equal to half or negative half. This is the answer. Remember early on, how do we check? How do we guess the answer? Early on, by guessing, we did try x equals to 1. Substitute inside, see whether right hand side equals to 0. Then we try x equals to 2. Substitute inside, see whether right hand side equals to 0. But it didn't work. Apparently, if this formula is correct, x equals to half should work. Let's try it. Let's try it over here. When x equals to half, I have 2 times of half and I square it, plus 3 times of half and I minus 2. Let's see what this gives us. 2 times of half and I square it, plus 3 times of half, close bracket, minus 2. And it gave me 0. Okay? So this is equal to 0, which is the right hand side. So this must be correct. We can do so for when x equals to negative 2. When x is equal to negative 2, we will see the same thing. 2 times of negative 2 square plus 3 times of negative 2 minus 2. 2 times of negative 2 squared plus 3 times of negative 2 minus 2. And you get 0 again. So I can confirm with you these two are correct. Okay, I will write down this formula on the board so we can keep on referring to it. It must be of this form: ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. This must be the quadratic equation that you start with. Only then can we say that x, that means the solution, x equals to minus b plus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a, or, because there are two answers, there are two possible x values. The other is minus b minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay? Can you imagine writing all this twice? Right? If you have to do substitution, if you write it this way, you need to write minus b here, b, then here minus b again. So many times. That is why we combine it. We are lazy. We combine this to become minus b. See the plus over here. See the minus. Everything else is the same. Only the plus minus are different. So minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. When you do the working, you just substitute inside here and you show me two final answers. That's it. Okay? So when you have a quadratic equation like this, how many x values are we expecting? How many answers are we expecting? 2. Sometimes we only have one answer. Sometimes both of them result in the same. We will see later on. Sometimes there's no solution. But what we know is that maximum only can have two answers. Cannot have more than two answers. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Alright, so part 1. What is the value of A? What's the value of A over here? -2, yes. The B value? 3. And the C value? 5. But please take note, because there's an equal 0, that's why we can straight away write down. Okay, so now part 2. X equals to, follow what is on the board. Okay, what should I write down first? We're gonna use this shortcut. I don't want to show you these two, waste time only. We use a shortcut. So what does it say I must write? Minus. Okay, minus what? Minus B, right? What is the value of B? 3. Plus, minus. Right? What do I write next? Square root. What square? 3 square. Minus 4. Times? Times -2. See the bracket over here? -2. Then multiply by 5. Close bracket. Close your square root. All these is divided by 2 times of something. 2 times of -2. Okay, now it is just calculator work. -3 plus minus square root. Calculator. 3 square minus 4 times of -2 times 5. And you get 49. Square root 49. Are you happy to see square root 49? Do you know how much square root 49 is? How much is square root 49? 7. Square root, answer is 7. Very convenient. So all this square root 49, you could have replaced it by 7. Simplify things. Even better, right? If you want to leave it as square root 49, also can. What is in our denominator? Denominator, what is the value? Come on. -4. So right now we have two answers. It is either -3 plus 7 divided by -4 or -3 minus 7 divided by -4. I will write down both for you to see. So this is -3 plus 7 over -4. They write down, or the other answer will be -3 minus 7 over -4. These are the two answers. Evaluate. -3 plus 7 divided by -4 is -1. That's one answer. The other answer will be -3 minus 7 divided by -4. And you get 5 over 2. Okay? Are you confident of trying yourself?
No, I don't understand.
Is there anything to understand? Is there anything to understand? You just need to be able to identify A, B, C. Then use the substitution. Okay, look through the steps first. We'll go through a few more examples. We are done? All done? Okay, so the important thing is right hand side equal to 0, find A, B, C. What is this? What's in your book? Is it an x squared? X squared minus 7, okay. Now, part 1. What is the value of A? A is the coefficient of x squared, so this is 1. What is the coefficient of B? Why is it 0? Because no x, right? We did this earlier on already. There is no x, so b is equal to 0. What is the value of c? Minus 7. Check that this is equal to 0. Huh? Okay, now start with part B. Sorry, part 2. Let's take 5 minutes for this. Substitute to find the value of x. Do you have this so far? If you do the correct substitution and the correct pricing of calculator, seriously, is there anything much to think about? Well, right, this is the formula, just follow only. When you come to this step, how do we deal with it? Minus 0. Minus 0 is nothing. So this is actually simplified to become plus minus square root 28 over 2. Yes? Right? Because minus 0 doesn't do anything. So it is plus minus square root 28 over 2. We have two answers. Square root 28 over 2 with a positive in front, or minus square root 28 over 2. Do you agree these are the two answers? Or if you like, you can put a... Okay. Maybe I don't confuse you. I put on the 0 in front. So this is minus 0 plus square root 28 over 2, or minus 0 minus square root 28 over 2. These are our two answers. Now, we use our calculator to find out what is square root 28. And unfortunately, it is not an integer. But doesn't matter. I'm going to divide this by 2. First answer is 2.6457. Okay? Later on, we need to round up to 3SF. So you must show me more significant figures first, then you round up to 3SF. So this is one answer. The other answer will be negative square root 28, and we divide this by 2. So it will become negative 2.6457. These are the two answers, but not rounded off yet. So we still need to round off to 3SF, 2.65, or negative 2.65. Be part D. Part D as well as 2A. These two questions. 2A and 1D. Okay, so start working on it now. But please take note, for question 2A, the right hand side is not equal to 0. So how do you make it equal to 0? Okay, here we will need to minus x squared, then you need to minus 9 so that you get equal to 0. Then you can write A equals to, B equals to, and C equals to. Okay, so this is the clue for you.